To remind you that 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, here's John from Devil Dog Pet Company.
We run our family business from Sterling Heights, Michigan, but we can reach customers all over the country thanks to Amazon. Good boy.
Shop small business on Amazon.
You can't count on much these days.
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, starting with a classic Week 1 NFC North rivalry between the Lions and the Packers. Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
There's luxury, and then there's Monogram. At Judd & Black, you can experience both. Right now, with Monogram's one for you, one for free rebate, when you purchase select premium appliances, you'll get another absolutely free. Shopping at Judd & Black, you get personalized service, expert guidance, and luxury delivered. Browse online at juddblack.com or find the best deals in our Bellingham showroom off Exit 254. Judd & Black, your hometown appliance store for over 85 years.
Places, please. The Daly Migs Show is on deck. Guitars plugged in. Drums ready to go. Chickens. Other animals. And action.
This is the Daly Migs Show on The Rock with Taryn Daly and Steve Migs.
While listening to the Daly Migs Show, please refrain from any unnecessary finger gesturing.
99.9 KISW.
A website called Society of Rock is currently going viral because they put a piece together where they collected the most overplayed songs of all time.
All right.
I'm sure we've never heard of any of these songs.
Okay.
In the article, they say, quote, rock music has its iconic tunes that once ruled the airwaves, but let's be real. Some of them have been played so much that they've lost their magic.
But I do feel like there are some overplayed songs that still, whenever I hear them, I still kind of, it triggers an emotional response. I'm like, I remember when I first heard that song, so I still like it. But then on the flip side, there are some where I'm like, there are other Red Hot Chili Peppers songs.
For sure.
Yeah. So I want to put you guys to the test. Mm-hmm. I went through the list. I grabbed I cherry-picked a couple of them. And I said, I'm going to grab a random sound from the song. And then you have to guess the song. And then we'll see whether or not you think it's been overplayed or not.
I'm excited.
So it could be just like a random guitar part. It could be a random vocal part.
I'm excited.
All right. So this was what they consider to be the number one most overplayed song in rock music. Are you ready?
Yes.
Ready.
Okay, here we go.
Oh.
It's Nirvana. Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Easy.
See, this is my example of, yes, I've heard this song way too much. When I listen to Nevermind, more often than not, I skip past this song. But when I hear it every once in a while, it does kind of bring me back to being in high school. And I'm like, oh, I do remember that moment when I first heard it and fell in love with this record.
Well, it's funny for me because like at work we play it, and I'm like, I kind of just tune it. I just kind of tune it out when I'm at work. But it's funny, like if I'm at a bar and it comes on, I'm like, yes, Nirvana in Seattle. I still get excited.
Or like I think it was at one of your emo nights. I think you guys played it.
Oh yeah,
and it was just like listening to it for the first time again because everybody's having a good time just running around and moshing to the song.
Fun fact: I only play that in Seattle. I don't play that in like any other market that I do.
Well, that kind of makes sense. Yeah. All right, here's the next one. This was picked as the number 2 most overplayed song.
Oh, is that Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yep, they said this karaoke favorite has lived 1,000 lives, but maybe it's time to retire the Galileo sing-alongs.
I mean, I am guilty of karaokeing this song from time to time when I've had just enough to drink.
Do you remember when you first discovered this song?
Honestly, I feel like it had probably been around, but it was really Wayne's World that like solidified it for me. I did not have this on my radar as much before then.
I didn't even know this song existed until the car scene from Wayne's World.
Oh.
All right, this one was picked as the number 5 most overplayed song. Let's see if you can figure out what it is based on the sound that I'm playing. Ready?
Yep.
Oh.
Danny?
I know it, but I can't think of the name.
I know Taryn knows it.
Back in Black.
Yes.
Arguably one of the best comeback albums of all time.
I know they lose their lead singer. Oh. What the hell are we going to do? We get this different guy who does not sound like Bon Scott. Let's get in the studio. Let's record. Let's introduce the world to Brian Johnson, and that's the freaking song.
And then let's overplay it for 50 years.
I still dig it. All right, this one,
great.
Number 6 most overplayed rock song of all time.
Is that Guns N' Roses?
I like the article said overplayed at weddings. I've never heard this song at a wedding.
I don't.
Proms. So. I was never invited to a prom and beyond.
You didn't play this at your wedding?
No, we didn't. Shockingly. Why is that so popular at weddings?
I don't think it is. I think they have been. Maybe the weddings back in the late 80s.
All right, this one was picked as the number 7 most overplayed rock song. So far, I feel like they're making a pretty good playlist, though. Mm-hmm. Okay, are you ready?
Oh, Van Halen.
Jump.
Honestly, I think I was like last year old when I found out about this song. I'd never heard this before until Eddie Van Halen died, and then I was like, "Oh,
are you serious?"
Yeah, I never listened to Van Halen once in my life, and then I was like, "Oh, I kind of like the song."
The funny thing is, I remember now looking back and talking to people who are old school Van Halen fans, and how there was like a massive backlash because that song they're known for being a guitar rock band with one of the greatest guitarists of all time, and they put out a single that's very synth driven. That was the first song I ever heard of by Van Halen when I was a kid. So to me, that was how I first discovered and fell in love with Van Halen. So to me, Jump is a freaking awesome song still.
I agree.
Should we do a couple more?
Sure.
All right, how about this one?
Oh, that's In the Air Tonight.
Only know this one because of The Hangover.
Yeah. Great scene, too.
Thank you, Mike Tyson. Yeah.
All right, one last one. Are you ready?
Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
Never gets old either.
Now this is a song you play at a wedding.
The Daly Migs Show.
In communities across the country, hourly Amazon employees earn an average of over $23 an hour, with opportunities to grow their career and their paycheck. Learn more at aboutamazon.com.
You can't count on much these days.
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, starting with a classic Week 1 NFC North rivalry between the Lions and the Packers. Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
When it tastes as good as takeout and leaves you feeling like, that's Kevin's Natural Foods. Protein-packed meals, clean ingredients, shockingly delicious flavor. Get that clean eating feeling with Kevin's Natural Foods in the refrigerated aisle.
Earlier this week, I was sharing a story about how the cops just rolled up to my house the other day, saying that they got a series of phone calls from my husband's phone, even though he was nowhere near his phone. His phone was in the house. He was outside. So we ended up getting some texts about this because it turns out we're not the only ones who this has happened to.
Yeah, someone texted and said, some people are saying it's like a form of like swatting that people. I don't understand what that's all about, but somebody, I guess, got pissed. Someone said that someone got pissed off at my kid. He was online playing video games, and the guy who was in Nevada called 911 from a phone that was pinging at my house, claiming that he was locked in my basement. So at midnight, 7 cop cars, all in SWAT gear, showed up to our house with AKs, going to break down my door. It was very jarring, the absolute worst, especially when you're naked in bed and somebody's trying to break down your door.
Oh, no.
So do you think somebody maybe doesn't like you guys and decided, you know what, they figured out a way to get the cops to show up?
I mean, it sounds like that could very well be it, get a little prank action.
Because a lot of people were thinking that they have like an Apple Watch, but neither one of you are Apple users. So
we're also not cool enough to have a smartwatch.
Oh, okay.
We don't have one.
Well, that answered that question. And somebody also said my son's phone also would do phantom calls to 911. So I don't know. Is this a thing?
It was so weird because we were sitting there with the police officer and we opened up his phone and looked at his outgoing calls and there was nothing to 911. So
another person said my phone weirdly called 911 once. The operator said that they needed to send somebody over to check on us. I said I was driving on the interstate. That's
come on
so
over, I'm not
weird.
home.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
So you talked about it earlier this week. Have you figured it out?
No, and we've heard there's been no other cop arrivals at my house. Like, I think it was just this one fluke thing on a sunny afternoon.
I mean, your stepson was in town. Maybe he was pranking you guys.
He was.
He's like, you know what? I'm not a fan of this new mom.
She's the worst.
Dad, I'm going to show you. None of it.
But it was very exciting for my 5-year-old son to have, a sheriff at our house.
Oh, dude.
He was pumped.
I can only imagine, because Tatum just recently had the cops come to our school for educational purposes.
Yes.
Yeah.
What was Tatum doing, Steve?
Yeah, she's got this new business where she's selling some, herbal teas. Let's just say, no. And she thought it was the coolest thing because she got like a little police hat and a little sticker. So if a cop showed up to our house, I think she would be very fired up.
It is a very exciting thing for a small child. So has anything like this ever happened to you? Obviously, we've gotten some texts about it, but we want to hear if anyone has ever dealt with a similar situation to what we experienced, or just in general, why were the cops called to your house? 206-803-ROCK.
The Daly Migs Show.
Have you ever been swatted by 911 calls? Has your phone ever made phantom calls to the police? If you've ever dealt with something like this, like my husband and I just did, call in now, 206-803-ROCK. Or just why were the cops called to your house?
Yeah.
We want to hear the story, 206-803-ROCK. Now, you guys asked me if I had Apple Watches.
Right.
We don't, but someone on hold does. But first, let's talk to Chris from Smoky Point. Chris, why did the cops get called to your house?
So this is back when I was like 15, 16 years old, and it was super late at night. I was in my bedroom cleaning my paintball gun because I was doing some oddball stuff, but my mom yells, "Chris, there's people in the yard with flashlights." So I was like, it must be the neighbors. They're drunk, running around.
Uh-huh.
I'll go take a look. Because they have property behind us,
okay,
and they have bonfires out there. I figured they were just stumbling home. So I go into the living room where my mom's at, and I got my paintball gun in my hand, and I turn the corner to walk towards the door, and next thing I know, I look, and there's a gun pointed at me, and then officers start yelling, "Drop the weapon, put the gun down," and they bust through the door, hold me to the ground. My mom's yelling. My dad wakes up out of a cold sleep in his underwear and runs out into the living room. No one knows what's going on. Apparently, somebody had robbed the convenience store in my hometown, and they said they followed bicycle tracks to the backside of my property. And they needed to see my bicycle.
Did you show them your bicycle?
Well, yes. So this is the middle of winter. I went into my backyard, pulled my bicycle out of the snowbank that it was sitting in, and they looked at it. I don't know why they looked at it, but they then examined it to try to see if the tracks matched, like I was just going to hide it in the snowbank, and then went on their merry way. And yeah, that was my
that's crazy
altercation with the police at the house.
Do you know if they ever caught the person that actually did rob the convenience store?
No, they did not.
Did they ever take you up on an impromptu game of paintball, though?
206-803-ROCK. Aaron from Tacoma, tell us about the time that the cops were called to your house.
Morning, guys.
What's up, Aaron?
Hey. So a while back, I was gifted a Apple Watch, and that's amazing. I thought it was cool. Really neat little toy. So I'm wearing it, and one night the wife and I are, being a little intimate, and what I did not know is it has this feature that should your wrist be bent a certain way and press one side of it for an extended period of time, it will automatically call the police. It made an emergency call, and I very quickly realized what was happening and shut it off. But the police are obligated to call you back when that happens.
Right.
And so I had to stop, what we were doing and explain that to the police.
And the cops are like, "Sir, why is there a woman yelling, 'Oh, God,' in the background?"
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. It's nothing. It's nothing.
Is there a woman yelling, "Choke me"? We need to show up. I don't know. I'm not here to king shame.
So the
Do you
Apple
think
Watch
he was
is
wearing
dangerous.
Was he wearing it to track his heart rate while he's making love, or like how many steps he gets in? Babe, I get more steps doing this than I do at the gym.
It can be a pretty good workout.
Yeah. Never thought to wear an Apple Watch while you're doing that. It could be a mood killer.
206-803-ROCK. Were you ever swatted by 911 calls? Did your phone make, phantom calls to the cops? Or just why did the cops show up in general?
I don't know if I ever told you the story of the time when I was living in Seattle in Wallingford. I had an apartment. I was living with a then girlfriend at the time. Like, she just moved in. And this was honestly, like, this was the moment where I realized I got to get out of this relationship, because I show up to my house and my apartment and there are cops. They're all outside, and then I'm like, oh, it must be for one of the neighbors. I get into my apartment, the cops are in my house or in my apartment. And I'm just like, what's going on? And they're like, the woman who lives here called because she believes that there are people spying on you guys in your bathroom. So we came here to look at like the little, like, like the little vent thing that's up above in your bathroom, because she was having a moment. She did too many drugs in her life. And she was a big fan of, at the time, ecstasy. This is like forever ago. And I think she was just doing it more than I knew about. And she just had this moment of pure like paranoia and called the cops. And they're like, dude, we checked everything. There's no cameras. There's not even any signs of cameras. And I'm like, yeah,
No.
Don't know what to tell you other than I'm very sorry that you guys showed up. And that was the telltale sign that this relationship needs to end.
How much longer did you cohabitate with this woman before the relationship ended?
Well, I mean, she was really attractive. So like 8 or 9 more months.
No. Just saddle up for some fun. 206-803-ROCK. Danny, you're in Port Hadlock. Tell us about the time the cops were called.
Oh, they walked into the house. My wife was really like 8.5 months pregnant. She's taken a nap. And there was a stolen boat that was just an old piece of junk that some brothers had a problem about, but it was on the adjoining property to mine. And so the police the sheriff comes walking into the house, wakes up my wife out of bed, and she says, "What the heck's going on here?" And they told her, "Hey, we're asking the questions here. What about that stolen boat in your backyard?" And she's like, "There's no stolen boat in our backyard." So, yeah.
We don't even own a boat.
Yeah, two deputies just marched into the house while she was sleeping, and I don't know why for the life of me. It was like 26 years ago, almost 27 years ago, and we should have sued them, but, yeah, we don't do that.
Well, also, I mean, pregnant or not, that's got to be kind of unnerving. But when you're pregnant, that has to be extra unnerving.
Absolutely. And, I mean, messing with a pregnant woman like that at 8.5 months pregnant, like, that's a risky thing.
Or maybe she was still in the boat. She was like the pregnant bandit. I don't know.
The Daly Migs Show.
To remind you that 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, here's John from Devil Dog Pet Company.
We run our family business from Sterling Heights, Michigan, but we can reach customers all over the country thanks to Amazon. Good boy.
Shop small business on Amazon.
You can't count on much these days.
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, starting with a classic Week 1 NFC North rivalry between the Lions and the Packers. Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
There's luxury, and then there's Monogram. At Judd & Black, you can experience both. Right now, with Monogram's 1 for you, 1 for free rebate, when you purchase select premium appliances, you'll get another absolutely free. Shopping at Judd & Black, you get personalized service, expert guidance, and luxury delivered. Browse online at juddblack.com or find the best deals in our Bellingham showroom off Exit 254. Judd & Black, your hometown appliance store for over 85 years.
Presented by T-Mobile, the official wireless partner of Odyssey Sports. With an awesome network and great savings, there's never been a better time to join T-Mobile. Visit your neighborhood store to make the switch today.
With Kevin's Natural Foods, you're just 5 minutes from feeling like clean, protein-packed meals that taste as good as they make you feel. Get that clean eating feeling with Kevin's Natural Foods in the refrigerated aisle.
To remind you that 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, here's John from Devil Dog Pet Company.
We run our family business from Sterling Heights, Michigan, but we can reach customers all over the country thanks to Amazon. Good boy.
Shop small business on Amazon.
You can't count on much these days.
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, starting with a classic Week 1 NFC North rivalry between the Lions and the Packers. Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
With Kevin's Natural Foods, you're just 5 minutes from feeling like clean, protein-packed meals that taste as good as they make you feel. Get that clean eating feeling with Kevin's Natural Foods in the refrigerated aisle.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs.
Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who is ready to beat Migs? I know I definitely am because we made it to Friday.
Friday, mother effing Friday. Everybody's ready for the weekend.
It's Friday. It's Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Friday. Getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Partying. Fun. Looking forward to the weekend.
That felt good.
Yeah, it did.
I like to
Got the
jump on
blood
a Friday
pumping.
with you guys. Yeah. Now let's get to our contestant. We have Richard from Granite Falls. Good morning, Richard.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Now, Steve, you need to leave.
Okay, bye-bye.
For those playing at home, Richard has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
What is the first name of Jimmy John's founder?
Pass.
What TV show did Private Practice spin off from?
Holy crap. I don't know. Pass.
AC Green was the first player to play 1,000 consecutive games in what sport?
Baseball.
No.
Hockey.
No.
Football.
No. Affecting the central nervous system of mammals, what is the common name for hydrophobia?
Phobia. Jeez. Hypothermia?
No.
I don't know. Pass.
Which movie's sequel featured the subtitle Road Warrior?
Mad Max.
Yes. Mariner 4 sent the first pictures of which planet back to Earth?
Pluto.
No.
Uranus.
No.
Neptune.
No. Which U.S. state is known as the Beaver State?
Beaver State. Virginia.
No.
Kansas.
No.
Montana.
No. Richard.
Oh my God.
You are number 1 this fine Friday.
Wow.
Number 1 in our hearts. Steve, welcome back.
Hello.
How's that coffee going down?
Delicious.
Good, because I hope you're ready for this.
Oh, crap.
Are you ready for this?
Showtime.
What is the first name of Jimmy John's founder?
Jimmy?
Yes. What TV show did Private Practice spin off from?
Oh, crap. I don't know. ER?
No.
Grey's Anatomy?
Yes. AC Green was the first player to play 1,000 consecutive games in what sport?
Football?
No.
Basketball?
Yes. Affecting the central nervous system of mammals, what is the common name for hydrophobia?
Fear of swimming?
No.
Fear of water?
No.
Common name. Amphibian.
No. What movie's sequel featured the subtitle Road Warrior?
Mad Max.
Yes. Mariner 4 sent the first pictures of which planet back to Earth?
That'd be Uranus time.
It would not be.
Oh, dang it. Mars?
Yes. Which U.S. state is known as the Beaver State?
Oh, our friends down south in Oregon.
That's right. In what decade did the first Legoland open?
What decade? 70s?
No.
60s?
Yes. What continent has the most countries?
Africa.
Yes. What is a shark's skeleton made of?
Skeleton made of bones?
No.
rubber.
No, Steve, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 correct, and that is a big victory. 8-1.
Oh,
Sorry,
man.
Richard.
Hold on, Richard. We should give
okay.
one. Come on, he can do better than that.
Well, neither of you knew that it affects the central nervous system of mammals. It is hydrophobia, better known as rabies. And then a shark's skeleton is made of cartilage.
Okay.
There you go. Hey, congratulations on your big victory,
I was
Steve.
nervous that entire game. This is the first time you had me duped. I thought for sure Richard did well.
I punked you real good.
Yeah.
The Daily Migs Show.
In Australia, they're called Molly Dukers.
Oh, man.
Fun fact.
Back in my rave days, that was my nickname.
Molly Duker. Some of our most favorite musicians are left-handers. And I'm not just talking about you, Steve Migs. Here's another example.
I would say with confidence that Jimi Hendrix is the most famous left-handed musician.
Correct. I think that's a fact.
And I love that back in the day, like, there weren't, maybe there were, and he just didn't like them, but there weren't lefty-style guitars for you to have, so he just flipped a righty-style guitar and just restrung it, I think.
A total pioneer.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm pretty sure he restrung it. I knew some guy, one of my old bandmates, he was a lefty, and he flipped the guitar and didn't restring it, so he strummed up as opposed to like a down strum.
Oh, yeah.
Like he would strum up. It was so weird, but it made such a cool sound.
Fun fact, that's how the guy from the Ataris does it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Chris Rowe, he's always done it that, and he's just like, I just learned how to play that way, and it's so weird to watch him play, to think about like doing chords backwards like that.
Oh, dude, when I would play with that guy, that's weird because we once got to open for the Ataris, and I wonder if they noticed, like, you know how like that Spider-Man meme where you kind of point at each other and just like, wait a second, you play the guitar just as weird as I do. I wonder if they even noticed that, but I like when I would be playing, I would look at my buddy Josh and watch him play the guitar, and I'm just like, the hell are you doing, man? None of this makes sense.
No, but as the resident lefty on the show, you want to put us to the test, Steve.
Yes, I found some other bands that have lefty members in them, and I want you to figure out which member of the band is a lefty. Okay, so we'll start off with this one. I feel like this one should be pretty easy, but you know what? Maybe it's just because I'm a lefty and, you know.
You guys are all real connected.
We're all in the know. That's like a little cult.
Group chat.
Yes.
It's Paul McCartney.
I didn't even have to give you multiple choice.
Yeah.
Danny, do you think it's Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr, or John Lennon?
It's John Lennon, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, Paul McCartney, lefty bassist, played the guitar lefty as well.
I only know this because I'm a Beatles freak.
That's one of my favorite Beatles songs.
Look at that.
The funniest thing, I didn't even know that was the Beatles.
Oh my gosh, Danny.
Well, you know, Aerosmith covered it, and a lot of people know it for the Aerosmith cover, and then even Godsmack covered that song too.
Did they?
Not a lot of people know that
I
one.
did
for
not.
Being, yeah. Clearly. All right, here we'll go back to the Pacific Northwest. We'll go with this band, and I'll have some multiple choice for you guys there. Okay. Let's go cracking. Okay, sorry. Of course, Nirvana. Do you think it's Chris Novoselic, their bassist, Kurt Cobain, or Dave Grohl? Taryn, what are you thinking?
I'm going to say Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain. Danny?
Kurt Cobain.
Yep.
Only reason I know that one is because I remember trying to learn It Smells Like Teen Spirit on guitar, and I was watching a video, and I could not figure it out, and I realized, oh, it's because he's playing a different kind of guitar.
Oh, that's funny. You would think because watching it, it would almost be like a mirror. Yeah, a mirror image. So you're like, okay, I can figure it out. That's where his hand went.
Nope.
All right, well, maybe this one might be a little bit harder. So far, you guys are crushing it. Of course, this is Black Sabbath. Now, we won't count Ozzy because, well, he's a singer, so it doesn't matter if he's holding the microphone in his left or right hand. So I don't know if he's a lefty or a righty. But do you think it's Geezer Butler, their bassist? Bill Ward, do you think the drummer is the lefty? Or guitarist Tony Iommi? Danny, what are you feeling?
I'm going to go Bill Ward.
That's their drummer.
I'm going to go Tony Iommi.
Taryn Daly nailed it. Lefty Riffmeister. I think that was his nickname.
That sounds like a nickname.
He had a custom left-handed SG as well, and a whole lot. Yeah, I mean, he's right up there as one of the greatest guitarists of all time.
For sure.
Starting to notice a trend. Kurt Cobain, Tony Iommi, Jimi Hendrix.
and the great Steve Migs.
Okay, we got one more for you. Smashing Pumpkins. Do you think it's guitarist James Iha, singer and guitarist Billy Corgan, or drummer Jimmy Chamberlain?
Jimmy Chamberlain.
You know what? I'm going to double down on that with Danny.
Actually, it's a trick question because it's Billy Corgan, but he was a righty. But sometimes he would write songs lefty just to kind of change things up and kind of mess with his own brain and his own creative juices.
Interesting.
Yeah, so he would experiment with playing things on the lefty to see if he could come up with a different riff.
Oh, my gosh.
Pretty cool.
That is very cool. Congratulations to all the lefties out there for being awesome.
I appreciate you for that.
The Daily Migs Show.
New passion of... In communities across the country, hourly Amazon employees earn an average of over $23 an hour, with opportunities to grow their career and their paycheck. Learn more at aboutamazon.com.
You can't count on much these days,
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
but you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, starting with a classic Week 1 NFC North rivalry between the Lions and the Packers. Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Anna is traveling for business. She's juggling meetings, deadlines, and international flights. The last thing she needs is stress on the way to SeaTac. That's why Anna chooses Bel Air Airport or Shuttle. With professional drivers and reliable schedules, she can answer emails, prep for meetings, or just relax while we handle the drive. Whatever your reason for traveling, choose Bel Air Airport or Shuttle. Book your ride today at airporter.com. That's airporter.com.
Of ours,
Okay.
Steve. One of those things was a piece of yard art that's actually a birdhouse on the very top. It kind of looks like almost like an Eiffel Tower base with a birdhouse way up tall. It's like probably 8 feet tall.
8 feet tall.
It's huge.
What does something like that cost you?
I mean,
If you don't mind me asking.
originally it was like up near 200, but we got it for $95.
Oh, it's like you got it for free.
Pretty much. It was a very, very good deal.
Where do you get something like this?
We got it at the Spare Room on Camino Island, which is like this little kind of yard art, funky, vintage, flea market-y type store.
I don't know why, but I was picturing like it was like on like a corner of like a street. You know, sometimes people have like different things like chainsaw, like, you know, carved out bears and all that. Like I always see those like in the corners. I was thinking like you just pulled up to you're like, oh crap, I don't have a Father's Day gift. Let me just grab something from this dude in the corner of this and this.
They have all sorts of cool stuff. They've got like the big Sasquatches and big giant roosters and things like that for your yard. But we got this big birdhouse, and then Brad got a field guide for birds of the Pacific Northwest because we have become bird people.
How did that even start?
You know, the gateway was the hummingbird feeder. We started with one hummingbird feeder, then we got 2. This year we have 3, and now we have 2 bird feeders. And now we got
folks just don't get it.
How many bird feeders do you have, Danny?
0, Steve.
Same. Yeah, I've known. Why am I'm going broke feeding my 2 dogs and my child. I don't need to add birds into the mix. They won't even appreciate it.
The amount of money that we're now dropping on birdseed is kind of insane, but we love it. Like on the weekends, we'll sit outside and just watch the birds, and then we're like, oh my God, is that a western tanager? Holy crap, there's a male spotted towhee. Did you see that? There's the Stellar's jays. There's 2 of them up there.
City folks just don't get it.
So do you have like a book where you're like looking at the bird to see if it's the right type of bird?
So we didn't have the book until Father's Day. I ordered one for Brad that's, you know, specifically for the PNW, and now we've just been like nerding out on it, looking up all these different birds.
Is there an app where you can like take a picture of the bird and it'll tell you what kind of bird it is? I wonder.
I'm sure that there is.
Yeah,
but it's become very, very fun. Like
you would have lost it then, because at the last DOA wrestling show I did in Portland, I wish I had a chance to talk to this woman, but I couldn't find her afterwards. As I'm walking around right before my match, yelling at people and getting everything all riled up, I look into the crowd, and there's a woman who has a freaking pigeon on her shoulder. It was like her pet pigeon, like an emotional support pigeon. And I've never seen something like that before. And it was like the talk of the locker room, like, hey, did you see the lady with the pigeon on her shoulder?
Oh my
and I'm like,
gosh.
yeah, of course I did. who shows up to an event, a loud wrestling event, and has a bird on their shoulder, and the bird stayed there the whole time.
Was it enjoying it? Who was the bird rooting for?
It wasn't rooting for me. It said mean things to me.
Oh, no. Well, what's something odd? I mean, aside from wrestling, something odd that you've become a nerd over?
Become a nerd? I mean, I think... I don't know if I would say I'm becoming a nerd over it, but I'm definitely fascinated by it, so I guess I am, is whenever my child is obsessed with a YouTube show, I just want to know how much money, how many views, like what is the backstory? Like, why is Ryan and his family doing this now? Oh, his mom was once a teacher. Oh, and then she gave up being a teacher. I get really into the backstory behind like the engineering family or like this sugar star woman. I want to know what they're all about and what led to them doing this, because clearly they're making a lot of money doing it now.
You are like an archivist.
Yeah, I don't know what you would call it, but I guess a nerd.
You're after the origin stories. You could start putting together documentaries about the YouTube people.
I kind of want to, because I mean, mainly it's because I think it's stupid and I hate that my child likes them and like we constantly we limit the amount. But when I watch her and she's so fascinated by it, and I know other children are too, I'm like, how did they even figure this out?
I mean, there's a method to their madness for sure.
Yeah.
So you're a nerd over the origin story of YouTube stars. I'm a bird nerd. What about the Rockaholics? What's that odd thing that you have become a total nerd over? Call now, 206-803-ROCK.
The Daily Migs Show.
What would somebody say that you are a total nerd over? 206-803-ROCK. Nerd! Steve, someone on hold is a major flower nerd over a very specific type of flower.
Are we talking flour like Flower or Flour?
The first one, not the baking flour.
You never know.
We'll talk with them in just a moment, but first, Amy from Stanwood, tell us what you nerd out over.
Well, I've been nerding out over bread pudding lately.
Like making it yourself or going to places and trying their bread pudding?
Oh, no. I make the best bread pudding.
Prove it.
What is involved? I've personally never made bread pudding. What does it take to make bread pudding?
I guess it's just the love that I put into it, because I really don't know. I guess really what it is the chocolate chips, but they're white chocolate chips, and you put in just enough to where you're wanting more.
Oh.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, are there different flavors of bread pudding? Excuse my bread pudding ignorance.
Well, some people use raisins. I don't do raisins. Oh. Some people, you can make different ones, but I've got it down. I'm telling you.
Why do we hate raisins all of a sudden?
I've got to make some for you guys so you can judge it.
I would love to try. Have you ever done it with peanut butter chips?
That's so weird that you said that, because I have some and I'm going to try that today.
Oh.
Please call back tomorrow and let me know how that goes, because that does sound like that's something somebody right up my wheelhouse.
100%. Wait, no, but raisins in anything ruins it.
Yeah. Why are we hating raisins?
Raisins are the worst.
When did this happen? It's like first we find out that nobody likes ketchup. Now all of a sudden nobody likes raisins?
Yeah, Steve, you just have no taste buds.
Apparently I live in a weird world of ketchup and raisins.
Oh.
My God, I'll just take a handful of raisins and eat them. To me, that's like one of the best snacks.
I feel sorry for you.
Get all stuck in your teeth. 206.
Oh, sorry.
803-ROCK. Joe Dredd in West Seattle. What is something that you're a total nerd over?
Yeah. Well, good morning, guys. Yeah, about 8-10 years ago, I started doing this thing. Oh, I've got a yard. I could plant anything I want, and I started planting sunflowers. The sunflowers are just awesome. They put a smile on your face. And I got to the point where I would harvest the seeds and plant them the next year. So one day I decided, you know what, I'm just going to carry these seeds in a little digging tool and run around Seattle and just put them wherever I can to see if they grow. And if you drive down 2nd Avenue through Belltown, there's those planters between the bike path and the cars. Down there, all between Denny and Virginia, you will find my sunflowers growing there every summer.
Wait, Joe Dredd, the sunflower man?
Oh, I'm the sunflower king, my friend.
I was going to say sunflower fairy, but you guys, make whatever happen on the business cards.
Wow, look at you. Yeah. We're trying to make it masculine.
I have a greenhouse at home, and every year, every spring, I start some at home, and typically I will start about 300 sunflowers, and I always give them to my friends. And right now I have 5 different strains going.
Man, now that my daughter would lose her mind. She loves sunflowers.
I've never even tried growing them at my house, Joe, but I think that you might be my sunflower seed dealer now.
Well, Well, if you want some starts, I have some extras. But right now, I've got this fascination for a style. I couldn't get them to grow before. I got one to grow last year, and I got all the seeds from it. Have you ever seen a teddy bear sunflower?
No.
Look it up. They're very fluffy.
So are we going to see at the next the KISS tribute band that you're in Almost Human? At the next Almost Human show, is it going to be like your bass rig is going to have a bunch of sunflowers on top of it?
You damn right it won't.
Love you, Joe.
206-803-ROCK. Bob from Tacoma. What would someone say that you're a total nerd over?
Boy, how in the hell do I follow that guy?
I know, you learned something new about your friend Joe. All of a sudden, he's planting sunflowers all over Seattle. I love that.
Well, I'm a total nerd for hummingbirds, so I've probably got 85 different plants in my backyard that hummingbirds love. And I got a tip for you, Karen. With your feeders, make sure that you change the water every 4 days.
Every 4 days?
Yeah, because there's a fungus that'll start in that, and it makes it so it'll kill the hummingbirds eventually. So you don't want to do that.
Okay, I was doing it every Sunday, but I need to do it every 4 days.
You murderer.
Yeah, during the summer because it gets pretty hot. But no, I'll sit on my deck, and I've got hummingbirds that'll land on my shoulder and stuff. It's really cool.
Okay, that is life goals for me, Bob.
Bob, more importantly, do you like raisins?
No.
Oh, hang up on him. Hang up
Bob
on
is
him.
the man.
The Daily Migs Show.
In communities across the country, hourly Amazon employees earn an average of over $23 an hour, with opportunities to grow their career and their paycheck. Learn more at aboutamazon.com.
You can't count on much these days,
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
but you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, starting with a classic Week 1 NFC North rivalry between the Lions and the Packers. Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
There's luxury, and then there's Monogram. At Judd & Black, you can experience both. Right now, with Monogram's 1 for you, 1 for free rebate, when you purchase select premium appliances, you'll get another absolutely free. Shopping at Judd & Black, you get personalized service, expert guidance, and luxury delivered. Browse online at juddblack.com or find the best deals in our Bellingham showroom off Exit 254. Judd & Black, your hometown appliance store for over 85 years.
Presented by T-Mobile, the official wireless partner of Odyssey Sports. With an awesome network and great savings, there's never been a better time to join T-Mobile. Visit your neighborhood store to make the switch today.
Make money from your podcast with the Odyssey Creator Lab. You create the show, we bring the advertisers. Apply now at creators.odyssey.com.
In communities across the country, hourly Amazon employees earn an average of over $23 an hour, with opportunities to grow their career and their paycheck. Learn more at aboutamazon.com.
You can't count on much these days,
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
but you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, starting with a classic Week 1 NFC North rivalry between the Lions and the Packers. Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
There's luxury, and then there's Monogram. At Judd & Black, you can experience both. Right now, with Monogram's 1 for you, 1 for free rebate, when you purchase select premium appliances, you'll get another absolutely free. Shopping at Judd & Black, you get personalized service, expert guidance, and luxury delivered. Browse online at juddblack.com or find the best deals in our Bellingham showroom off Exit 254. Judd & Black, your hometown appliance store for over 85 years.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs.
Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who Who is ready to beat Migs? Well, I know I sure am, because we made it, and it's Friday.
Friday, mother effing Friday. Everybody's ready for the weekend.
It's Friday, getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Friday, getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to
3-day weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fun, looking forward to the weekend.
Thank you for the reminder. It is a 3-day weekend,
Yeah,
Steve. I
yeah.
was going to show up on Monday.
Well, show up anyway.
Would
You
have been
can.
very lonely.
You're more than welcome to be here.
Let's get to our contestant. It is Shane in Tacoma. Shane, are you there?
I am here.
All right, Shane is ready to go. So, Steve, it's time for you to get out of here.
All right, bye-bye.
If you are playing along at home, Shane will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Bumbershoot takes place over what 3-day weekend?
Labor Day.
Correct. How many seasons of Game of Thrones were there?
3, 4, 5.
No. What decade was Keith Richards born in?
Ooh. 50s.
No.
60s.
No.
40.
Correct. Which U.S. city first brewed Budweiser?
Oh. Pass.
Which Dickens character asked for more?
Tiny Tim.
No.
Pass.
What does the Roman numeral C represent?
100.
Yes. How many U.S. states border British Columbia?
3, 4, 5.
4, yes. George Daly is credited with inventing which car safety feature?
Seatbelt.
Yes. Keiko the orca whale starred in what 1993 movie?
Oh, gosh. Free Willy.
Yes. What was the name of the very first space-ready shuttle?
Challenger?
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 correct you got right there. Shane? Good job, sir.
Hopefully it's enough.
I believe.
Let's
I believe in Washington High School or wherever you said you went.
Yeah.
Steve,
or
welcome
wherever
back.
he said
Wherever
he-
the heck it was.
It was Washington High School, wasn't it?
Yeah, Washington. That's in Parkland, Washington. Actually.
Parkland, all right.
What was the mascot?
Oh, good Lord. Good question.
All right, get back to me on that one. That one doesn't fall. That doesn't go against your beat makes points.
Steve, welcome back. Are you ready?
All right.
Bumbershoot takes place over which 3-day weekend?
That would be this weekend, Labor Day weekend.
Yes. How many seasons were Game of Thrones?
I've never watched a single episode, but I'm going to go 6.
No.
9?
Nice, but no.
8?
Yes.
Whoa.
What decade was Keith Richards born?
50s.
No.
40s.
Yes. Which U.S. city first brewed Budweiser?
St. Louis, Missouri.
Correct.
Yeah, St. Louis.
Which Dickens character asked for more?
Tiny Tim?
No.
Big Tim?
No.
Medium Tim?
No. What does the Roman numeral C represent?
50.
No.
100.
Yes. How many U.S. states border British Columbia?
I'm going to go with 2.
No.
3?
No.
1.
No. George Daly is credited with inventing which car safety feature?
Seatbelt.
Yes. Keiko the orca whale starred in what 1993 movie?
Free Willy.
Correct. What was the name of the very first space-ready shuttle?
The Spirit Airlines.
No.
I don't know. The Apollo
No.
19. The Sputnik.
No. Steve, let me do the math on this. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 correct, which is a win.
Nice.
7-6. Sorry, Shane.
Have a good one, my friend.
I'm the best. I'm the best.
The Dickens character that said, "Please, sir, can I have some more?" was Oliver Twist.
Oliver Twist.
Our friend Shane did know that the number of U.S. states that border British Columbia is 4 because you got to count Alaska because it comes down the coast up there.
Oh, that's what I did wrong when I guessed
course.
1.
And then the name of the very first space-ready shuttle was Columbia.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations on your big victory this morning, Steve.
Thank you,
I'm really
T-Dog.
proud of you.
The Daily Migs Show.
What album would you say is a masterpiece? According to the website Collider, they say that this is the ultimate masterpiece.
Now Ziggy played guitar, jamming good with Weird and Gilly.
I'm disappointed that wasn't the first Richard Cheese album.
Oh, the rise and fall of Richard Cheese. No, Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars.
1972, David Bowie.
1972, and they say it's a glam rock odyssey.
I mean, I think it's perfection. I really do.
I would be lying if I've said I've listened to the entire record. I've tried.
Oh.
Am I bad for saying that?
You are bad.
I like David Bowie in doses.
Yeah, that's
like
fair.
acid.
Yeah, like
doses.
David Bowie and doses.
Yeah, you can definitely have too much.
Are you a big David Bowie guy?
Not necessarily. My wife loves David Bowie.
That's why I love your wife.
Yeah, she has obviously much better taste than me in everything but men.
Does she have the tattoo? Like the face paint tattoo?
She does not.
I know so many people
face.
that have that. Not on their face. Yeah. Somewhere else.
Yeah, you've met. What is that? A birthmark? That's amazing.
All right, so I found some of the other songs that they say are considered to be masterpieces, and I feel like Danny, you might have a hard time probably picking some of the albums from this one just because these are older records.
Because none of them are Good Charlotte.
I went with the compliment. You went with the insult.
Yeah, I'm not an old person, Ryan Castle.
You're getting pretty damn close, brother.
It's inevitable. So that's why we have Castle, and I figured you guys could go head to head to see if you could figure out what album this is. I'm going to play the iconic song from that album, and you just have to guess the name of the record. Sure. So are you ready for the first, one of the other ones that they listed as being a masterpiece?
Yes.
All right, here we go.
Zeppelin 4.
Nailed it. I mean,
killed it, Ryan.
Am I supposed to buzz in or something?
Ding, 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 ding.
Just making the game a little bit. I mean, she didn't even have a chance to open her eyes.
She can even see your computer screen, and I can't. I still won't.
Yep. I mean, obviously, this song, Stairway to Heaven. What other standout tracks would you put on this one?
Oh, Rock and Roll, When the Levee Breaks. I think Going to California was on this album. Yep. Misty Mountain Hop.
Oh, that's a banger.
Good one.
I mean, was this was not Hold Up, Black Dog?
Yeah.
Yeah. So did I name all the songs?
I mean, you definitely proved that I would consider it to be a masterpiece.
Oh,
There's all killer, no filler. Like some 41, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Is that the album Fat Lip is on? That's the only song I know.
Masterpiece indeed.
All right, here's another one that they consider to be a masterpiece. Great from beginning to end.
Dark Side.
Yeah.
Pink Floyd, 1973.
Now this is one I know a few people that have a tattoo of the prism.
The prism.
The prism. I know a couple people with the prism tattoo.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this record while watching Wizard of Oz.
Of course, as God intended.
Ironically, I discovered Pink Floyd around the same time I discovered drugs.
Felt like you needed in order to
What a
love
beautiful
them.
coincidence.
They just kind of came hand in hand.
All right, this one I feel like you're going to be able to figure out the band, but let's see if you can figure out the record. I think you'll definitely figure out the band. Even Danny could probably figure out the band.
Is this Abbey Road?
Nailed it.
Danny is shaking his head because he hates the Beatles.
I really do. You know, we were talking about my wife's great taste in music. She hates the Beatles.
What?
Yeah, I know.
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay if never listening to the Beatles again.
What is wrong with you?
She doesn't hate the Beatles. She just doesn't. Yeah.
All right, T-Dog, what would you consider to be a masterpiece from beginning to end?
Oh, if I could just take it back to the year 1995 for a second.
Oh, God.
An album that really changed the course of my life.
Is this the Rush album with Roll the Bones
No,
on it?
that was 1991.
If you play a Rush song right now,
I actually am not going Rush. I'm going Jagged Little Pill, Alanis Morissette.
Oh, yeah.
Are there other good songs on this record?
So many. It was a hit fest.
There's the one where she doesn't know what ironic means.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. It's the one hand in the pocket.
One hand in my pocket.
All right, yeah, that's 3. Okay, that's good enough, I guess.
You learn. There was a whole bunch off of that album.
I had the hardest time. I obviously could go with like Pearl Jam's, 10, or
Hootie and the Blowfish.
Hootie and the Blowfish, Creed's record, That's One Last Breath. Okay. But the one that popped into my head, anytime I listen to it, I'm like, this album is great from beginning to end. It's a Pacific Northwest band, not from Seattle.
Is that Everclear?
Everclear. Off of their Sparkle and Fade record.
Sparkle and Fade.
Every song on this record I freaking love.
And this
Obviously,
album's
Santa Monica's on it as well.
And this one's probably 30 years old now, too.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Oh,
at least.
It was remastered in 2004, so we could act like that's when the record came out. But
that was its 25th anniversary.
All right, Danny, what about you?
Welcome to Americana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Please.
Offspring.
It has to be the Offspring.
This is a
with
great Offspring album.
With an opening like that. We're over here with Zeppelin 4.
Yeah. Classic rock compared to
It's
this.
called Balance.
Guess what? Offspring's classic rock now, too. Old guy.
I know.
Didn't they sample the Def Leppard beginning
they
to...
did.
Yeah. Gleben, whatever it is.
Cloud and Globin.
Rock and roll. What about you?
Alice in Chains' Dirt.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Good choice,
or Mad Season Above. Both of those albums are like right at the top for me. Or Metallica Master of Puppets.
I mean, the true pick-me-up record.
Oh, for sure.
That
For sure.
record,
You
you
can
have to
tell
be in
where
a
I get my
mood.
bright disposition.
The Daily Migs Show.
To remind you that 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, here's John from Devil Dog Pet Company.
We run our family business from Sterling Heights, Michigan, but we can reach customers all over the country thanks to Amazon. Good boy.
Shop small business on Amazon.
You can't count on much these days,
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
but you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, starting with a classic Week 1 NFC North rivalry between the Lions and the Packers. Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
There's luxury, and then there's Monogram. At Judd & Black, you can experience both. Right now, with Monogram's 1 for you, 1 for free rebate, when you purchase select premium appliances, you'll get another absolutely free. Shopping at Judd & Black, you get personalized service, expert guidance, and luxury delivered. Browse online at juddblack.com or find the best deals in our Bellingham showroom off Exit 254. Judd & Black, your hometown appliance store for over 85 years.
Everyone knows social media is a time suck, and what you're about to hear proves it. If it's online, someone, somewhere, has an opinion and is whining about it. So let's get straight to the comments.
A groom has gone viral because he made a little bit of a mistake while giving his vows at his wedding.
Oh, no.
He said the wrong name during the vows. The bride, visibly upset. The guests are gasping. It's just a bad situation all
Whose
around.
wrong name? Did he say like his sister's name?
Oh,
or-
no. His ex.
Okay, yep. That's always a good one.
You know, some people say mistakes happen, and psychologists even say that in highly emotional moments, it is a common thing to confuse names.
Even with your ex.
Even with your ex.
Okay, fair. Thank you, psychologist, for helping this guy out, get out of the doghouse maybe a little bit.
But as you can imagine, many are seeing this as a red flag about this groom and his true feelings. So we must go straight to the comments.
Found a few of these comments, and we figured who better to read it because there was a lot of people comparing this to an episode of Friends.
Yes.
Where I guess Ross and Rachel, this happened. Okay, I don't remember.
Rachel.
Oh, that's
yeah.
right. So we figured who better to read these than Jennifer Aniston.
Perfect.
Rachel. So we have robot Jennifer Aniston reading the comments about a groom who said his ex's name during their vows.
Yikes.
Okay, are you ready for the first one?
Yeah.
Why family members were upset, I have no idea. You'd be laughing about it.
Okay, well, I mean, maybe like the mother-in-law and the father-in-law wouldn't be happy to hear you say your ex's name when you're marrying their daughter.
Yeah, it's just really bad timing.
Yeah, but everyone else, I agree. That would be one of the funnier moments. I would hope people would just laugh it off.
Oh my gosh.
No?
Not me.
I would say my ex's name then every time during sex.
Okay. Wait, so you said not me. You would not...
I would not laugh that off.
Would you walk away from Brad?
No, but I would be really ticked.
What was his ex's name? Tanny, wouldn't it be funny if we just start calling her that for the rest of the show?
No.
Gladys?
No.
I don't know why her name's Gladys.
Because my husband is old.
Fair.
I mean, what man hasn't banged a girl and called her Bradley? I mean, Brandy.
Okay.
Bradley?
Oh, Bradley.
Oh, girl, I'll kill him. Cancel the wedding.
That's a little extreme.
One part, maybe cancel the wedding. It's still a little extreme, but maybe you shouldn't murder him.
I think just cancel the sex after the wedding.
No sex after the wedding.
Maybe not.
Really? That bad?
Maybe you gotta wait a day.
Like, the only screw up that happened at our wedding, and it wasn't anything big, but my wife was convinced, she was trying to put the ring on the wrong finger, and I'm trying to tell her it's the wrong finger, and she's looking at me like, no, it's not. And then the pastor finally was just like, you're putting the ring on the wrong finger. And I'm like,
no.
Yes, starting this marriage off with me already getting my first victory.
You're right, one time.
That was the last time I've ever been right.
Isn't that an episode on Friends where Ross says Rachel's name when marrying Emily?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, it was brutal.
I feel like it's like The Simpsons have covered everything. Seinfeld seems like there's a story that relates to Seinfeld with everything. And then also Friends. Any relationship issue at some point has happened on Friends.
That's the trifecta.
Thanks for coming, no wedding today, and I'm keeping the gifts.
Okay. I don't know if it's worth ending a wedding
No, it's definitely not, but that would sting.
Well, that relationship is cooked. I would have turned and walked away before he could say more.
I think at that point you're at least justified to smash the cake in the groom's face, right?
Mhm.
All right, we got one more comment.
You can read into it however you want, and you may be right, but ultimately you're only torturing yourself further. Whereas if you just let it go and accept the shortcomings of the other person's humanity, at least there's a chance that there may actually be nothing to it, and you can both be happy.
Who are you to be bringing in logic into this conversation?
I've had enough of that.
I do like this one text message. Someone said, during our wedding vows, my husband almost said his ex's name. Let's just say, in-laws were not impressed.
Ooh, yeah, you got to be careful. Practice.
So I accidentally called my girlfriend's dog's name during the wedding vows.
What?
Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, good.
The Daily Migs Show.
Who is the most awkward person that's ever seen you naked by accident? Call 206-803-ROCK and tell us your story. Steve Migs, Robert is on hold, and Robert flashed an entire beach. And no, it was not a nude beach. We'll get the full story in just a moment. First, though, Tim from Seattle. Who's the most awkward person that ever saw you naked by accident?
Good morning.
What's up, Tim?
I went camping and a large group of people that I did not know that well. And earlier we found a bee's nest that was in the ground, and I did not realize that I had stood over the top of it. I sat down on a lawn chair with a plate full of food. I got stung in one of my dingleberries, which I dropped everything down to my knees, and I realized all eyes were upon me, and I quickly went into a tent and took care of myself.
Was the stinger stuck in the berries?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, gosh.
Did you need anyone to help you retrieve the stinger? That sounds like a difficult task for somebody to do on themselves.
Hey, ladies.
No, I took care of myself, and I came out quite red.
I can only imagine. That had to have hurt so bad.
There was a bit of swelling involved.
I can only imagine.
But at least you got to keep
guys,
it.
I got to get.
All right, take care, Tim.
206-803-ROCK is the number to call. Robert from Spanaway. Who's the most awkward person to ever see you naked by accident?
How am I supposed to follow the last guy? Seriously, let me uncross my legs from his story for a second.
You too? I think Danny and I both started crossing our legs and looking the other way when he started describing that.
I myself in sympathy. So let me paint a picture for you. I'm 17 years old, senior in high school. We're at Cannon Beach, Oregon, November for a class trip. And a bunch of us dare each other to don our bathing suits and go in the ocean in November.
Ooh.
Beach is full of families. It's the weekend. They're playing in the sand, having a great time. I jump in, do my thing, and I leap out of the water in celebration, arms stretched to the sky, and I see mouths agape, children with their eyes covered, women screaming, and I look down, and my bathing suit is headed out to sea.
Oh, no.
And because I'm jumping up and down, I'm waving at everyone.
Well, you're a friendly guy, Robert.
He's waving without his hands.
You got to do what you got to do, right?
Oh, no.
I just went out to sea and fetched my bathing suit.
And then double knot tied that bitch.
No kidding. 206-803-ROCK. Aaron, you're on Highway 16 this morning. Who is the most awkward person that's ever seen you naked by accident?
Hey, morning, guys.
What's up, man?
All right, so right after college, I actually moved back in with my folks for about 9 months. And this one morning, I woke up, I'm just going to go downstairs to the kitchen. It's a big open house kind of floor plan, right? And I'm bounding down the stairs wearing just like kind of pajama bottoms. Those ones that kind of even had a fly built into them with a little button?
Yes.
Well, the button wasn't really in place, and everything synced up just right. Like, I land on the last step. My parents look up from the kitchen in our open floor plan, and my business just jumps right out. And so I go into panic mode, and I don't know what to do. So my brain tells me, you know what? Nothing's happening. There's nothing going on right now. It's fine. I walk across the kitchen floor. I open up a cabinet. I get a glass. I go to the sink. I fill the glass. I take a couple sips of water and then take care of putting things back the way it's supposed to be and turn around. And there's both my folks staring at me. And my dad just looks at me and shakes his head. He's like, sometimes I really just don't know about you, Aaron.
That's fantastic.
Thank you, Aaron.
We call that the jailbreak.
The jailbreak?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that was a term, but I will use that from here forward.
Yeah, I love the text. Someone said, hey, Steve, don't forget that time that you showed your grandmother. Yeah, that wasn't intentional. And then the next text. My husband's grandmother accidentally walked in on him choking his chicken from Sydney.
The Daily Migs Show.
To remind you that 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, here's John from Devil Dog Pet Company.
We run our family business from Sterling Heights, Michigan, but we can reach customers all over the country thanks to Amazon. Good boy.
Shop small business on Amazon.
You can't count on much these days.
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, starting with a classic Week 1 NFC North rivalry between the Lions and the Packers. Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Most people would rather attend a corporate team building workshop than search for auto and home insurance.
Go team, feel that synergy.
That's why the Zebra searches for you, comparing over 100 insurance companies to find savings no one else can. Compare today at thezebra.com.
Who's ready for the trust fall?
When it tastes as good as takeout and leaves you feeling like... That's Kevin's Natural Foods. Protein-packed meals, clean ingredients, shockingly delicious flavor. Get that clean eating feeling with Kevin's Natural Foods in the refrigerated aisle.
Botox Cosmetic, out of botulinum toxin A, FDA approved for over 20 years. So, talk to your specialist to see if Botox Cosmetic is right for you.
For full prescribing information, including boxed warning, visit BotoxCosmetic.com or call 877-351-0300.
Remember to ask for Botox Cosmetic by name. To see for yourself and learn more, visit BotoxCosmetic.com. That's BotoxCosmetic.com.
In communities across the country, hourly Amazon employees earn an average of over $23 an hour, with opportunities to grow their career and their paycheck. Learn more at aboutamazon.com.
You can't count on much these days.
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, starting with a classic Week 1 NFC North rivalry between the Lions and the Packers. Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
There's luxury, and then there's Monogram. At Judd & Black, you can experience both. Right now, with Monogram's 1 for you, 1 for free rebate, when you purchase select premium appliances, you'll get another absolutely free. Shopping at Judd & Black, you get personalized service, expert guidance, and luxury delivered. Browse online at juddblack.com or find the best deals in our Bellingham showroom off Exit 254. Judd & Black, your hometown appliance store for over 85 years.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs.
Beat Migs, don't be a loser.
to beat Migs? I know I sure am, because we made it to Friday.
Friday, motherfucking Friday. Everybody's ready for the weekend.
It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday.
Hey, Blue Friday.
Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. Friday, getting down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend.
I don't feel like jumping.
You stood up.
I stood up.
Almost got it.
That's pretty intense for the week we've had.
That's about all I got. I can stand up, but my feet are not leaving the ground.
No gas in the tank.
No, I will pretend jump.
Let's get to our contestant. It is Vincent from Lacey. Vincent, are you there?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, Vincent. Steve, he's ready to rock, so you gotta
I just sat down.
get out of here.
And I gotta stand up again?
Jump on the way out.
Fine.
Just one little hippity hop.
I'll skip out.
For those playing at home, Vincent has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
What fast food establishment makes the Whopper?
Burger King.
Correct. Which U.S. state has the most letters in its name?
Wisconsin.
No.
Mississippi.
No.
Oh, damn. Connecticut.
No. What Jane's Addiction song begins with dogs barking?
Pass.
Where on the body will you find your glabella?
Arm, leg, torso.
No. What kind of birds would you find in a gaggle?
Crows.
No.
Pigeons.
No.
Swallows.
No. What Meg Ryan Tom Hanks rom-com involves falling in love through email?
Oh, I know this one, Pass.
What decade was the first flight of a space shuttle commanded by a woman?
70s, 80s, 90s.
90s, yes. Mount Elbrus is the tallest mountain on what continent?
Europe.
Yes. Who painted the Sistine Chapel?
The guy who painted the Sistine Chapel.
Vincent, we got you down for 3 this morning.
Oof.
You know what? Steve already said he's tired. He did not jump with us. I'm not expecting much.
No, me either.
Steve, welcome back. Are you ready? Yeah, Daddy, let's go! What fast food establishment makes the Whopper?
That'd be Burger King.
It is. Which U.S. state has the most letters in its name?
Have it your way. Yeah. You rule. What was the question? I'm sorry.
Which U.S. state has the most letters in its name?
Mississippi.
No.
Massachusetts?
Yes. What Jane's Addiction song begins with dogs barking?
Being caught stealing.
Yes, sir. Where on the body will you find the glabella?
That would be on your butt.
No.
The stomach?
No.
Head.
Yes. What kind of birds would you find in a gaggle?
A gaggle of swans?
No.
A gaggle of, oh my gosh, I know this too. Ducks.
No.
A gaggle of geese.
Yes. What Meg Ryan Tom Hanks rom-com involves falling in love through email?
You've Got Mail.
That's the one. What decade was the first flight of a space shuttle commanded by a woman?
70s.
No.
80s.
No.
90s.
Yes. Mount Elbrus is the tallest mountain on what continent?
Africa.
No.
Europe.
Yes. Who painted the Sistine Chapel ceiling?
Bob Ross.
No.
Van Gogh?
No. Steve.
Da Vinci.
No. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Donatello.
7, 8. Correct. Which is a win. 8-3.
Raphael.
Sorry, Vincent.
All good. You guys have a good day.
You too.
It was actually a splinter.
Best.
It was, I thought it was April.
Oh, boy. The Sistine Chapel ceiling was painted by Michelangelo.
Yes.
And then in The Simpsons, this is one you didn't get to. What was Maggie's first word?
Saxophone. Duff beer.
No, it's part of my fun little saying there.
Daddy?
Daddy.
Okay. She didn't say it that way. You just
No,
said
she
it,
did
though.
not.
Okay.
The Daily Migs Show.
Steve Migs, I've just about had it with these damn dogs.
Oh, yes. What happened?
They're messing up my landscaping.
On National Dog Day, you're going to say this?
On National Dog Day. I am irate. I have steam coming out of my ears. we started this landscaping project back around like Mother's Day.
Okay.
Bought a bunch of new plants. That's not inexpensive. We got mulch. We put down weed screen, the whole thing. And we've been meticulously caring for this garden, these plants. We've been watering every day in the summer, keeping them weeded. Yesterday, I was busting my butt trying to get things all nice. And then all of a sudden, I look around the corner and one little section of our garden around that, the dogs dug up all the mulch, they dug up all the weed screen, and I think they were just trying to find a cool spot in the dirt, down below, because it's, underground. I was so mad.
I can only imagine.
I mean, this has been like such a part of my daily routine, caring for these plants, and these dogs don't even care. So
it's so funny because like we definitely do not have a green thumb. I think we both have a brown. That doesn't sound right. We just don't have a green thumb in our household. But every once in a while we do try and like plant some stuff, some vegetables, some things around the house, and every time, sure as that's, if it's in the backyard area, Lucy or DJ are eating it up, and you're just like, why are we wasting our money?
Well, these damn dogs lead us to want to ask a simple question. And we're going to start with Abigail in Silverdale. First off, Abigail, what kind of pets do you have?
Hi, everyone. I have dogs and cats, but I wanted to shout out my coworkers at the Kitsap Humane Society today on National Dog Day.
Hell yeah, Abigail.
So, Abigail, our simple question. Our damn pet did blank. We want you to finish that sentence. What infuriating thing did your pet do once?
So last night, my two lovely dogs went outside and proceeded to, have their business. One of them interrupted the other and ate the business. So I let her back in the house and, was very upset. Go in the house. You've lost outside time. And then she proceeded to eat all of the entire block of shredded cheese off the top.
Well, yeah. I mean, in order for it to taste good, you need some cheese on top of that, right? Dude.
Oh, absolutely. What a flavor palette that dog has.
Abigail, we are dealing with that with our 6-7-month-old pup, Lucy. She's into eating the business. And I had to order these pellets, like these treats that make their business taste bad, because their business doesn't taste bad as it is, apparently.
I didn't even know that was an invention.
Yes. This isn't the first Lucy that I've had to do this. My old Lucy did this as well, where I'd be like, I go outside to pick up the poops, and I'm like, well, either she's got a pooper scooper or she's doing something to this that I don't want her to do to it, because they're nowhere in the backyard. I don't understand what the hell's wrong with dogs.
Our simple question, we're going to ask it to Stacy and Olympia. But first, Stacy, what kind of pets do you have at home?
I have a lot of pets. I have 3 dogs, 2 cats, 7 chickens, and a tortoise.
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry.
I know. A little bit much.
I love it, Stacy. You know I do. So we want you to finish this sentence. Our damn pet did blank. What infuriating thing did your pet once do?
My damn pet, my Boston Terrier puppy, thinks that the chickens are his friends. And we came out the other day to the backyard. There's feathers everywhere. I'm looking for a dead bird somewhere, not understanding. Then I look on the security camera, and for at least 5 minutes, my puppy has a chicken in its mouth, rolling around the yard. The chicken is squawking. The puppy's just playing with it. That thing was so traumatized, and it just wanted to play with it.
I get it. I used to get in trouble for choking my chicken as well. Ha-cha-cha. Sorry.
Our simple question for J Money in Tacoma. But first, what kind of pets do you got there, J Money?
J Money.
J Money. Okay, never mind. It's
Good
Justin
talk. Good
from
talk,
Federal
J-Money.
Way. Justin, what kind of animal you got?
I've got a Malamute, so I could fill this whole show with things they do that piss me off.
Okay,
Give
so
us your favorite.
Finish that sentence. Our damn pet did blank.
My damn pet, when we were living in Alaska, it wasn't when she got quilled by the porcupine. It was when the second time she was chasing a porcupine down a cliff, and I ran down and fell and lost my speaker and sprained my ankle trying to get her. That probably was the most, about 100 yards down a cliff.
Oh, no.
There are so many times where I'm like, why do we even do this to ourselves? Like, why do we even have pets? Thankfully, they bring so much joy that it's willing to, like, defeat all the misery that they put you through at times.
Randy from Covington, what kind of animal do you have?
A 7-year-old toy Aussie Shepherd.
Oh, a lot of energy in that one, I bet. So finish the sentence.
A lot of hair,
Our
too.
damn pet did blank. Tell us about that infuriating thing your pet once did.
Oh, not so much infuriating for me. I think it's kind of funny, but my wife gets infuriated. His little bed he sleeps in, which is 4 times the size of him. He'll fold it in half like a taco and go to town and then lay on the floor and have eye contact with my wife while he's licking himself.
Randy, I'm with you. I'd be laughing the entire time as well.
The Daily Migs Show.
To remind you that 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, here's John from Devil Dog Pet Company.
We run our family business from Sterling Heights, Michigan, but we can reach customers all over the country thanks to Amazon. Good boy.
Shop small business on Amazon.
You can't count on much these days,
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
but you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, starting with a classic Week 1 NFC North rivalry between the Lions and the Packers. Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
There's luxury, and then there's Monogram. At Judd & Black, you can experience both. Right now, with Monogram's 1 for you, 1 for free rebate, when you purchase select premium appliances, you'll get another absolutely free. Shopping at Judd & Black, you get personalized service, expert guidance, and luxury delivered. Browse online at juddblack.com or find the best deals in our Bellingham showroom off Exit 254. Judd & Black, your hometown appliance store for over 85 years.
It's time for Hook or Shook, the game with absolutely no integrity. We'll play 1 second of a hook from a song, then you have to guess what it is. We'll bend the rules, pull out all the stops, and do anything to help you win. But you might just get shook, as one of us will play too and possibly cost you the game.
Say good morning to Richard from Granite Falls, who is our contestant today. What's up, Richard?
Good morning.
Good morning. We're going to spin this wheel and see if you are playing with me or Steve Migs.
There goes the wheel. Who's it going to land on? It's been landing on Tyron Daly pretty much feels like every day for like the last month. And that trend continues. It landed on T-Dog.
All right, let's go.
All right, Richard, here is your clip.
AC/DC shook me all night long.
When I was a cheerleader in high school, we had to dance to this song.
Oh, did you?
Oh, yeah.
I know, like the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, like they're known for like their thunderstruck routine.
Oh, ours was way cooler. I'm sure it was not.
I was listening to the lyrics to this song as I was doing it earlier, and I was like, wow, this is a dirty song.
Very charged.
Perfect for high school cheerleaders.
I know, right?
All right. Richard got one down. Danny, let's hear the clip. That would be Gimme All Your Lovin' from ZZ Top.
Whoa, that's not the right one. All right.
Yes. Congratulations, Richard.
Thank you.
Did you dance to that one in high school as well?
Not that I recall. It was Tube Snake Boogie, actually.
All right.
The Daily Migs Show.
National Panini Day was celebrated earlier this week, Steve
Yes,
Migs.
it was. Big day.
Massive, massive national holiday, but it got us talking about panini makers.
Did you ever buy one of those stupid things?
The panini maker?
Yes.
I was about to ask you guys, does anyone own one of those?
I do.
I've always wanted a
You
panini.
can have mine.
Oh, can I?
It's just collecting dust. It's been used like twice ever. I've had it for like a decade.
It is one of those appliances that you get and you're like, I'm going to use it all the time. I'm going to make a bunch of paninis. And then you never do.
No.
I feel like we could do like a whole segment about the home appliances we buy that we have never used.
I like that.
Because I know for us, we still haven't used the Ninja Creamy ice cream thing that we got at Costco. We haven't even taken it out of the box yet.
Oh, man. Well, it's, the heat wave is here, so maybe this is a good time to give it a try.
Oh, to make a panini or to make ice cream? Which one? Danny, do you have an appliance that you have yet to use?
Oh, yeah, our waffle maker, which I don't even know why I got a waffle maker, but I have one for some reason, and I don't eat waffles. So it's just like,
I don't know what it's doing there. Did you buy it or did Linda buy it? I don't know. I don't know how it got in our house. You know what? It might have been left by the people before. Was it a housewarming gift? Yeah, it might have been.
Do you know what I use my waffle maker for, Danny? Just going to inspire you here. Hash browns. Put your frozen hash browns on there. Hit it with all your seasonings. Crush that thing down. So good.
I honestly thought you were going to say you use your waffle maker to make paninis. And I'd be like, you realize you have a panini maker.
What an animal.
We ended up getting a voice message about this because it is such a popular topic.
I was listening to you guys talk about the things that you purchased that you have never used, like that panini maker. I can give you a whole laundry list of ones that my wife and I haven't used. For instance, my wife bought a yoga mat 2 years ago. I haven't seen her do a single downward dog on it.
Are you going to just time your wife out like that?
To count our dog sleeping on it.
I don't think that counts as a downward dog if your dog's sleeping on it. But you know what? That's a good effort.
On it. I bought a fishing pole. Never been fishing. Not even once. Not sure why I bought it. Impulse purchase. My wife bought an air fryer. People swear by them. I swear we'll use it one day.
They need to have a budget freeze.
I feel like this
spending
guy,
freeze.
a targeted ad would probably love this guy.
Kind of loves me. I know that too.
We got a camping tent. We haven't camped yet. I purchased a guitar back in college. The only thing I could play on it is the beginning of Come As You Are. What else? My wife got one of those weighted hula hoops.
What is that?
It's a hula hoop with weight.
Thanks.
Now you know.
Now I can picture it.
Yeah, not sure why. But don't feel bad. I think a lot of us are buying stupid and we're still not using it.
Yes, all the time.
I know you guys still give me a hard time because I still haven't used the goalie gear that I bought.
Is that the most expensive thing that you've bought and never used?
Well, I have a car. No, yes, 1,000%. Yes, that is I will use them at least once. I promise, and I'll probably sell them. But I will use them at least once. I refuse to get rid of these things until I use them once.
Make sure you at least get photo or video evidence of it, okay?
Yes.
The Daily Migs Show.
What is something that you purchased that you have never, ever taken out of the box? You've never used it. 206-803-ROCK is the number to call, the number to text. And Steve, there is someone on hold that wants to give you maybe a little inspiration to finally take your Ninja Creamy out of the box.
Okay, good.
We're going to get those details.
I sure as hell need that.
We're going to get those details in just a moment. But first, Michelle, you're on 405 this morning. What is something you bought that you have never used?
So my husband and I, we went to Cabela's and we bought a Traeger, a smoker.
Yeah. Nice.
And we have the biggest smoker that they make. And it is still in the box.
Oh. What?
Why? Well, because we moved into an apartment and the Traeger is bigger than our porch.
So
we don't have any room.
Was this like an impulse purchase? Did you not think like, oh, this probably won't fit on our porch?
Well, we bought it before we moved into the apartment, and my husband really wanted a Traeger, so he bought the Traeger, and we had every intention on having it and opening it, but it's still in the box. We haven't opened it, and my husband really wants the Traeger, so instead of opening the big one because we don't have room, he went and bought another Traeger.
So now
Traeger's still in the box.
Oh my gosh. You guys are missing out. The Traeger's freaking awesome.
So we're gonna take the little Traeger out of the box and hopefully use that one soon.
So what are you gonna do with the big Traeger?
We're thinking about trying to find somebody to buy it.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to wait until you move into a bigger home. I'm like, you're just going to have a Traeger collection.
You could just do what I did when I first bought my Traeger, and we left it outside, but we just put a lock on it so none of our neighbors could use it. And then we also bolted it to the side of the building. Not bolted it, but like chained it up so that way people wouldn't steal it. But then I could go outside and grill.
That's genius. I didn't know that's what you did.
Okay.
Yeah. If you need Traeger inspiration, Michelle, Danny is your guy.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not the guy to hit up for like advice because obviously we don't eat a lot of meat or no meat, but like we use our Traeger all the time. Like that's when we're barbecuing stuff, we're using the Traeger.
You smoke your plant-based meats?
Yes, we smoke our tofu. We smoke our Beyond Meats. It's delicious.
You guys are living in the future.
We're crazy.
206-803-ROCK. We're talking about things you bought that you never used. And Anna from Puyallup wants to give you a little bit of inspiration with the Ninja Creamy. Anna, tell us what your thoughts are.
Good morning.
What's up, Anna?
So Steve was saying that he hasn't used his yet. Find a protein shake that you really like.
Okay.
And freeze that instead of the milk that they suggest. And then that way make sure you use the soft serve setting. That way you have high protein, less fat, and no guilt.
In all the gains. Massive gains, Anna. Let's go.
That sounds pretty cool, though.
The funny thing is, Anna, like she says that, I have so many, like on my Instagram, on my saved like tab, I have so many recipes for this Ninja Creamy saved. The problem is it takes preparation. And every time I want to do it, I'm like, I kind of in the mood to make something. I'm like, that's right, I got to freeze it overnight. And I just, that's the biggest issue is I keep forgetting to think 2 days in advance or 1 day ahead of time.
So of the ones that you've saved, what's the one that you're most excited about?
Kind of what she was talking about. It's like basically turning like a protein shake into like soft serve ice cream with granola and like a strawberry flavored. So it's like a strawberry crunch.
Wow, look at you.
Oh, yeah. I'll show it to you. I haven't made it yet, but I'll show it to you.
When you finally do make it, will you freeze a little bit and bring it in for Danny and I to try?
Absolutely.
All right.
The Daily Migs Show.
Andy Summers and Stuart Copeland of The Police are suing their former bandmate, Sting. The Police have had nothing but drama forever and ever and ever.
That is a band that it's like they had like a short period of time of being a band. They put out some great records, great songs, but they just could not get along.
Apparently, Andy and Stuart say they never got their co-writing royalties for the song Every Breath You Take, and now they want that share of the royalties.
This song came out like in the 80s.
Yes.
1983. And they're suing them now in 2025. Did they just realize they haven't gotten a dime for this?
Maybe they're running out of money.
Do you think they are?
I don't know. I mean, and then let's say hypothetically, they win this lawsuit. Does it go retroactive?
I would hope. Because you missed out on a lot of cash because that song was everywhere for a while.
I feel like it's still everywhere.
Yeah, but more so, I would say in the 80s, even in the 90s.
Oh, definitely.
I would think there's probably a pretty penny waiting to. But also, I still can't. If I'm them, I'd be more mad at my manager, my agent, anybody else in my life that's like, wait a second, I never received a dime for this song. This song is like one of our biggest hits.
Fix it.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because they're not the only band that has sued each other, and I did come across a bunch of other messy lawsuits involving bands. I want to put you guys to the test.
All right.
So it's not really a name to the game, but basically, who was doing the suing?
Who is doing the suing?
I found some iconic cases in the world of rock music, and I think you'll be able to figure out the bands. But I want to know if you could figure out who was doing the suing. Are you ready? Okay, so this one. You know the band, right?
It's Pink Floyd.
Pink Floyd. Who do you think was doing the suing?
I'm going to guess David Gilmour was doing the suing.
It was a 50-50 chance. It was either David Gilmour
or
Roger Waters. But at one point, it was Roger Waters that sued David Gilmour, Nick Mason, and the other members to basically say, hey, look, dissolve the band, stop using the name. What do you think happened? Well, obviously, they continued to use the names. I can't.
It didn't work.
They settled out of court, so they were able to figure out, hey, we'll pay you some good money so that you can let us keep the name.
Crazy.
All right, let's see with this one. GNR, who was doing the suing?
It's got to be Axl, I feel like. He's just the big baby of the group.
So you thought Axl was doing the suing.
Yeah.
What about you, Danny?
I'll go with Slash. I feel like Slash was suing Axl for something.
Very close. It was Slash and also Duff McKagan. They sued Axl Rose back in the 2000s over control of the name, the trademarks, and the song licensing rights. I guess because he was blocking the band from using it for soundtracks and things along those lines. They eventually settled, and Axl retained the rights to the name of the band because for a while he was touring with a bunch of hired hands. All right, you ready for the next one?
Yeah.
Okay, I think this one you'll be able to figure out the band, of course.
Queensryche.
Queensryche, who was doing the suing?
I gotta say, I'm gonna say Jeff Tate.
You are absolutely right. I didn't even bother to ask Danny. I don't even think he knew that was Queensryche.
I was going to say the Queens were suing each other. I don't know.
All the Queens.
So he was kicked out back in 2012 out of the band, and then he ended up suing the band over the right to use the name because at one point there were two Queensryches. You were either getting the Jeff Tate Queensryche or everybody but Jeff Tate's Queensryche with Scott on vocals.
Yeah.
Well, then eventually he did win the lawsuit, or he won the lawsuit because he was able to keep the name Queensryche.
Wild.
Should we do another one?
Yes.
All right, how about this one? Who's doing the suing?
Jamaica. Okay, so we got Beach Boys.
You got the Beach Boys, arguably the worst song they ever put out.
What?
Oh, come on. Minus the fact that John Stamos is in this song. This song sucks.
Honestly, this is like one of the only Beach Boys songs I know other ones, but this is the one that I relate to the Beach Boys.
I mean,
so who was doing the suing?
I'm going to guess Brian Wilson.
See, I was thinking the whole band was suing Mike Love.
Mike Love was doing the suing. He was suing Brian Wilson and Al Jardine, who was also a member of the Beach Boys, because he wanted to have ownership of the band.
Oh.
Didn't work because they were doing again, one of those situations kind of like with Queensryche where members were touring and trying to use the band name. Other members were touring trying to use the band name.
Oh boy, drama. All
right, one more.
We were all wrong with that one. It was actually Uncle Jesse suing the Beach Boys.
Yes. Right. For being a part of the world's worst Beach Boys song. All right, one more. Who's doing the suing?
The Doors.
This is the Doors.
I'll say it was their keyboard player, Ray Manzarek.
He, of course, who the hell was the singer?
The Lizard King, Jim Morrison.
Jim Morrison was not involved in the lawsuit because he wasn't alive. Ray Manzarek was involved in the lawsuit, but he was being sued by their drummer, John Densmore.
Oh.
He sued Robbie Krieger and Ray Manzarek because they were touring as the Doors of the 21st century without him, and he felt like that was just wrong, and he wanted we wanted a payout.
Steve Migs, aren't you so glad that Peter Parker didn't continue on and reach this level? I mean, think of all of the legal battles you could have had on your plate.
But that would have also meant that we made a lot of money at some point, so I would have all been all about it. If it meant we had success, sue me.
The Daily Migs Show.
To remind you that 60% of sales on Amazon come from independent sellers, here's John from Devil Dog Pet Company.
We run our family business from Sterling Heights, Michigan, but we can reach customers all over the country thanks to Amazon. Good boy.
Shop small business on Amazon.
You can't count on much these days.
No way, Jim. This is incredible.
But you can always count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Here we go. This time for real.
Watch your local NFL game live every Sunday, starting with a classic Week 1 NFC North rivalry between the Lions and the Packers. Visit ParamountPlus.com/NFL to get started today and count on Sundays with the NFL on CBS and Paramount Plus.
Kevin's Natural Foods brings the flavor and the feel good in just 5 minutes. Clean, protein-packed meals with flavor that hits. And a feeling that sticks. Get that clean eating feeling with Kevin's Natural Foods. Find us in the refrigerated aisle and at kevinsnaturalfoods.com/try.
Most people would rather remove a nest of irate hornets than search for auto and home insurance. That's why the Zebra searches for you, comparing over 100 insurance companies to find savings no one else can. Compare today at thezebra.com. I think I'll wait inside.
Starting your own business can be intimidating. Suddenly you're wearing all the hats. Designer, marketer, customer support, shipping expert. It's a lot. That's where Shopify comes in. Shopify is the global commerce platform powering millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S. Shopify has your back. With hundreds of ready-to-use templates, you can launch a beautiful, professional online store that looks and feels like you. Need content? Shopify's AI tools can help you write product descriptions, headlines, even enhance your product photos. Want to grow your reach? Easily create email and social media campaigns to meet your audience wherever they're scrolling. And with Shopify's world-class support, you'll have expert help for everything. Turn your big business idea into with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast. Go to shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast. Shopify.com/Odyssey Podcast.